Welcome back to the session on the moment of inertia. So now we can see the perpendicular axis theorem. So in the previous video we have discussed about the parallel axis theorem. So now we will move for the perpendicular axis theorem. So what it says actually, so you just observe here the perpendicular axis theorem. So this is the theorem which states that the moment of inertia of a plane figure about an axis which is perpendicular to the plane. So perpendicular to the plane means what? So if you are writing in your notes, so perpendicular to the board or perpendicular to that notes, whatever the plane we have considering, that is what the perpendicular plane what we are considering. So it is equal to the sum of the moment of inertia about the two mutual perpendicular axes. So I will explain in this figure, observe here. So x and y are the two planes are there. So this is x plane, then this is y plane. So and another axis is there, that is z axis, which is usually perpendicular to these perpendicular axis to this plane. So now what you need to prove here, what the perpendicular axis theorem states, the moment of inertia of the plane figure about the perpendicular axis. So that is moment of inertia about this z axis is equal to the summation of moment of inertia of this x axis plus moment of inertia of this y axis. So you just observe here izz is equal to ix bar plus iy bar, that you need to prove here. So means what, if you are considering a plane or if you are considering an axis which is perpendicular to the plane, so then the moment of inertia of this perpendicular axis is nothing but Iz is equal to the summation of moment of inertia of this x-axis as well as y-axis, that you need to prove here. So in order to prove this, you will have to consider, let us see the proof. Let us consider a irregular shape. So this is a irregular shape having an area dA here. So you can observe that dA is a area of this irregular shape. So then this elementary strip having an area dA which is at a distance x from the y-axis. So you just observe. So this area is situated at a distance x from the y-axis, that is the perpendicular distance from y-axis is x. So then y from the x-axis, perpendicular distance from this x-axis is what, y, and the perpendicular distance from this z-axis is what, r. So whatever the notation you have shown in the figure, just they have explaining, that is the perpendicular distance, the distance x from the y-axis, y from the x-axis and r from the z-axis respectively. So now from, if you are considering this one, since it is a mutually perpendicular planes are there, therefore r square is equal to x square plus y square. So because the planes are mutually perpendicular to each other, based on this theorem we will considering r square is equal to x square plus y square here. So now you need to derive this equation, you need to prove this, that is iz is equal to ix plus iy bar, you need to prove here. So that you have to consider the moment of this elementary strip about all the axes. Clear? Moment of inertia. So as you are taking the moment, that is force into perpendicular distance, so here also you have to consider the moment of inertia is nothing but area into square of the perpendicular distance. So that is moment with respect to x-axis is nothing but what, dA into y square, about y-axis that is dA into x square, about z-axis that is dA into r square. Like that you have to consider the moment of inertia. Just I will explain you. So that is moment of inertia of the strip about x-axis is equal to dA into y square. dA is nothing but area, y square is nothing but perpendicular distance. Just I will show you moment of inertia of strip about x-axis. About x-axis means, so this is x-axis, so area into perpendicular distance, perpendicular to this x-axis, that is area into perpendicular distance, that is dA into y square. So that is dA into y square here. So now moment of inertia of whole area, you are considering the strip here. So simply the very simple calculation, you will consider the strip here. So if you want to calculate for whole area, you need to add the summation here, that is ix bar is equal to summation of dA into y square, that you need to consider here. Is it clear? This is what the moment of inertia of strip about x-axis. Only strip you are consider, then whole area you have consider. Therefore, it is summation. So now similarly, the moment of inertia of strip about the y-axis. So you just observe here, this if it is a y-axis, this is y-axis. The perpendicular distance of this figure with respect to y-axis is x. Therefore, dA into x square is your moment of inertia about this y-axis. That is, similarly, the moment of inertia of strip about y-axis is equal to dA into x square. So now the moment of inertia of whole area, again the strip you have considered, now you have to consider whole area. Therefore, whole area is equal to I bar is equal to, that is summation you need to consider, because this is for the single strip. You need to consider for the whole strip, that is what you have to consider for the whole strip, that is summation of dA into x bar, summation of dA into x square. So now you need to consider the moment of inertia of a strip about the z-axis. So that is about the z-axis, what you need to consider, you just observe here about this z-axis, the perpendicular distance is what? R here. The perpendicular distance is R. Therefore, moment of inertia about this z-axis is equal to what? dA into R square. So that is dA into R square is the moment of inertia. So that is dA, the perpendicular distance for the z-axis is what? R, therefore it is a dA into R square is your moment due to the strip about the z-axis. So again you have considered the strip here, now you have to consider for the whole area, that is why we consider summation. This is what the summation of all x, y and z axis about the particular summation of moment of area of strip about x, y as well as the z axis. So that you have calculated. So now you know that r is equal to what? So you just observe here, r is equal to x square plus y square. You just need to consider this equation. So now therefore summation of r square is equal to what? Summation of area into x square plus y square, because r square is equal to x square plus y square is your equation. Just open this bracket, so then you will get this equation. So now summation of dA into x square is nothing but what? Moment of inertia of the strip about the y-axis, that is what? I bar y. So then summation of dA into y square, summation of dA into y square is nothing but this equation is nothing but Ixx, that is I-axis. Therefore, Izz is equal to Ix bar plus I by bar. So is the your required equation, that is the perpendicular axis theorem says. So that is what the statement says, the moment of inertia of a plane, which is the perpendicular plane, is equal to the summation of moment of the two mutual perpendicular directions. So that is what your perpendicular theorem says. So this parallel axis theorem as well as the perpendicular axis theorem are very important for your examination. So just go through this. So if you're having any doubts, you just clarify it. So then we will go for the another derivation, and this that is moment of inertia of a rectangle. Similarly, what you have calculated the centroid of a different geometrical figures, here also you will come across the moment of inertia of the different geometrical figures. Clear? So now we will move for the moment of inertia of this rectangle. So you can see here. So this is what a rectangle what we have considered. So let us see the description. So let us consider a rectangular lamina of breadth B. So this is B, and depth D. So this is D, whose moment of inertia is to be determined. So it is moment of inertia of this is to be determined. So now consider the elementary strip. So I have to consider this elementary strip. This hatched portion is nothing but elementary strip of area B into dy. So it is nothing but, because the breadth is B, thickness is dy, therefore area is what? B into dy. So is the area. So that is B into dy is your area here. You just observe here, just I will show. This is the B into dy is whatever area. So now you need to consider the centroidal axis, the moment of inertia of the strip about the x-axis. You can observe here B, that is area into perpendicular distance, that is moment of inertia is nothing but what? Area into perpendicular distance. Area is nothing but B into dy, perpendicular distance is y, therefore B dy into y square is what? Moment of inertia of the strip about the x-axis. So now you have considered again the strip. Now if you want for the whole, you will integrate this, only the simple concept. So if we are considering only the small strips here, so if you want for the whole area, then you will integrate it. So just consider integrate this one because it is a rectangle, x and y is there from positive to negative, therefore this is d by 2, this is also d by 2. You have to integrate under the limits of minus d by 2 to plus d by 2. So integration of moment of inertia of a strip, that is b into dy into y square you have considered. So now b is constant, just let us integrate this one, that is y cube divided by 3 under the limits of minus d by 2 to plus d by 2. So just apply the limits and do the simplification, you will get I x bar is equal to bd cube by 12. Is it clear? So as in this centroid is nothing but x bar of a rectangle is equal to b by 2, I bar is equal to d by 2. Similarly here the moment of inertia of a rectangle is what? Bd cube by 12 is the standard equation what we have obtained, since if you are considering with respect to the x-axis. Similarly if you want to calculate for the y-axis, so then the moment of inertia is nothing but the interchange you have to this notation, that is I y bar is equal to, that is I y bar is equal to what happens, db cube divided by 12. Clear? db cube divided by 12. So here is there, it has been merged here, you just observe. This is what bd cube divided by 12. So I y bar is equal to db cube. So just the breadth and depth will interchange, db cube divided by 12. So like that you need to find out the moment of inertia of this rectangular lamina. So very simple is there, you have to consider this moment of inertia of this rectangle, you have to consider an elementary strip, then you will consider the elementary strip here which is having dy thickness, which is situated at a distance of y, total depth is d, so breadth is b. Just consider the moment of inertia of a single strip, this single strip about the x-axis, that is bd y into y square. So similarly, so if you want for the whole area, because we are having the n number of strips here, therefore you have to integrate under the limits, you will get this equation ix bar and iy bar. So this is what the moment of inertia of a rectangle. So now let us move for the moment of inertia of this triangular lamina. So you can observe here, this is a triangle is there. So there is no much difference between the derivations what we have derived for the centroid as well as this moment of inertia. So but here what the distance you are multiplying, that is the square of the perpendicular distance you are multiplying. So whatever the procedure is there, it is exactly similar, you just concentrate on it. So now let us discuss the moment of inertia of this triangle we need to discuss here. Just observe, we have considered a triangle is there, which is considered lamina, which is having a base b. You can observe here base b is there. Depth, that is the total depth of this triangle is what? D you have considered. So now let us consider an elementary strip of area b1 into dy. So this hatched portion is nothing but your elementary strip. So which is having the area of b1 into dy. So that is b1 into dy is the hatched portion you need to consider here. So which is at a distance of y from AB. So here we are not considering x and y axis, we are considering base as a reference axis AB. So this is AB which is situated at a distance y. So now you have to consider this similar triangle property. So it's just a similar triangle property is nothing but this is one triangle here. Just consider this is one triangle and another triangle, this big triangle, blue line indicates the big triangle and small triangle you need to consider here. Similar triangle property, this is b, you just observe this is b and this is b1, therefore b1 divided by b. So now this distance is nothing but d minus y, the total depth of the big triangle is nothing but d, therefore it is d minus y divided by d. So from this you will calculate what is the b value here. So that is what you need to consider this similar triangle property in this. So now from this equation you have obtained what is b1 here. So now area of this strip, so his area is nothing but what? b1 into dy is there, b1 is here, just substitute the value, you will get the b1 into dy is the area of that strip. So similarly now moment of inertia of strip about AB, moment, this is what area, Moment of inertia we want. Moment of inertia is nothing but area into square of the perpendicular distance. Area, similarly this notation, into perpendicular distance is y square, you have to multiply here. So that is area into perpendicular distance. So now you just simplify this, open the bracket, you will get these two formula, that is you will get this term and this term. So this is what the moment of inertia of a strip about the AB. So now you need to calculate the moment of inertia of the whole triangle about AB. This is a single strip we are talking about, but we need to take moment of inertia of this whole triangle about AB. So that what you have to do, you have to integrate under the limits of 0 to d, because the total depth of this triangle is d. You have to integrate under the limits of 0 to d, you will get the total moment of inertia. So just do the integration, that is under the limits of minus d by 2 to plus d by 2. So since you are having the two terms here, that is by square into dy is one term, and b by d into y cube into dy is one term. You just observe here, b by d into y cube is one term and by square into dy is one term. So b is common, you just take b is common here, and b by d is common here. The remaining y term you have to substitute here. So y square integration is y cube by 3, y cube integration is y raised to 4 by 4. So you just integrate it and apply the limits and simplify, you'll get IB, that is moment of inertia about AB, is equal to BD cube divided by 12. So this is what BD cube divided by 12 is the moment of inertia about what, AB. So but if you want to calculate the moment of inertia about x-axis, we have to use the parallel axis theorem. What the parallel axis theorem says, the moment of inertia about any plane, so that is any section which is parallel to the x-axis or the centroidal axis, is equal to the moment of inertia about the centroidal axis plus moment of inertia plus area into square of the distance. You just observe this indicates what it is, exactly the parallel axis theorem. Just I will show you as the parallel axis theorem. This is what the parallel axis, that is I11 is equal to Ix bar plus A into Y bar, that is moment of inertia of section 1 parallel. So here AB is also parallel, like that you have to consider this one. So you just observe here, this is base. So if you are considering the x-axis here, um, this area, if you're considering x-axis area, exactly it is AB is parallel to that axis, x-axis, therefore you are applying the parallel axis theorem here. So now according to the parallel axis theorem, IAB is equal to Ix bar plus A into Y bar. So now IAB is known, you just substitute IAB and calculate what is the Ix bar. You just substitute IAB value here and simplify, that is moment of inertia about the x-axis is equal to BDQ divided by 36. Is it clear? We have considered the base as a reference, but the moment of inertia about the x-axis is equal to what, BDQ divided by 36. So this is what the moment of inertia of a triangular lamina. So just only need to consider the figure and you have to apply the integration and you have to take the moment of inertia of a strip, and if you want to calculate for the whole, you have to integrate. So very simple steps are there, you just go through that. If you're having any doubts, you can comment it or you can clarify it. Thank you.